That was a really, really great game coming out there from those guys. But we are launching right into dry dock here, and I'll let Sadokist take it away. Sadokist, what do you think that SnH can do in this second game to maybe pull out a victory?
Yeah, well, that was a really fast game, and it's hard to adapt to really, really fast play like that. But I think a couple things. One is they've got to own the enemy flag stand, get their flag home. They did that quite a few times, but they didn't secure into a standoff. So just tighten up defensively on the standoffs and work a little bit on timing, and they should be good. Right now, we are going to see same side. So DeadStop with AP Sizzle, Blitz, and Zero already heading on to offense as they will set up on that Blood Eagle side. Creativity Moat, Ver, Projectile going offense with, as well as Elite Jort, Projectile backwards, heading through the middle as Chain Gun, Mayog, and Protosis going to sit at home against Remix, Mabel, and Fire, the defense for DeadStop. So pretty split strat again here. Looks like pretty much 4 offense, 3 defense on both sides. Blitz setting up that back route, but again, no clears. So I'm really surprised by this as we do see Chain Gun on that flag. Blitz does stop, not going for a speed cap. Merv's coming in from the top. Again, Zero working on that that heavy clearing there in the Juggernaut class. Blitz does get the flag off the stand, heading straight up the middle, but not a lot of health at all. He's probably going to go down. Yeah, there's the shot from Protosis, or Protoss. I'm losing track of his name, but he will get the shot there with Sentinel. Meanwhile, flag is going to be dropped on the other side as Mabel all over that. Fire bouncing it around in the field, so pretty much a reset here, as that will be a pretty easy return. Ver also working on that Juggernaut clear with that Merv launcher, so pretty dynamic play here, seeing a lot more heavies coming into this game.
Yeah, definitely. And another thing that I did notice there was a projectile. The capper for Team SnH actually went in there in Soldier, so we may see some medium caps coming in here, as snipers tend to be very, very effective on this map. Good call here on Ver playing this offense. I am a bit surprised to see him not taking out these turrets really quickly. But other than that, it looks like we're going to have a really interesting game here, as I see Blitz has gotten the flag out yet again on a front-to-back.
Yeah, Blitz out with a lot of speed, really high above the map right now. He should come home pretty much unchallenged. Projectile not going to have enough speed to get an E-grab off here. Or is he? Blitz seems to lose a little bit of speed. Elite Jorp coming in from the other side, though, did miss that. Will get it off the stand. Not a lot of health. Fire will go for an instant return here. No, he's going to wait. Just time it as Moat all over that. Flag does go down. Really good kill there by Moat, and they will get the return. So forced reset. Really good play.
Yeah, Creativity Moat running that Infiltrator, got that return really, really nicely there for his team, as we did see Blitz on a really nice route, actually. He was very high up in the air there, but of course that does leave you a bit more exposed to the snipers. The snipers in this game, of course, are going to be Z Protoss for Team SnH and Remix on Team DeadStop. And of course we are watching here now game 2. The score is 1-0 in the match in favor of Team DeadStop, as we see SnH here looking to get back into this one. Score is 0-0 here, as we are just approaching 3 minutes elapsed.
Yeah, and Blitz looking to come in for another cap here with the bottom to top, low to high route. Does get out with reasonably good health, trying to get Chain down there. Shots coming in behind. Mayog going to go for the chase. About a third of his health left as he did get hit up. Mayog all over this chase. Zero there for the escort, though. And Blitz will get past. Really good job on the defense there for the escort. And if Elite Jorp doesn't go for this quick E-grab, they will cap it 1-0 right there. 22 minutes in. Sorry, 22 minutes remaining. Only 3 minutes in, and it's already 1-0 again in favor of DeadStop.
Oh, that's too bad really there. I think there was a little bit of a lapse in communication. His projectile was looking to come off that back hill on a grab. And I think that Alyssa Jort there was trying to wait for that E-grab to the last second to see if projectile can make it in, but unfortunately he waited too long. And then he ended up getting that E-grab anyway, which made it so that projectile had to cut that route off because he wouldn't have been able to pick it up. So a little bit of a misstep there, unfortunately, from Team SnH.
Yeah, and we see, yeah, again, timing a little bit off on that LO clear, and we see Blitz just looping around the map, continuing on without even suiciding for another cap. He does go down, though, not a lot of health. Flag sitting in the field for SnH. Just quickly want to jump back onto the point of classes in this game. Normally we see Pathfinder offense, however, Mayog choosing to run that Pathfinder class in defense, having the advantage of those Nitrons and, of course, the jump pack for chasing. So a really good difference there. Different approach to the game, seeing a lot of different approaches here in this scrim. So, yeah, really cool to see the game dynamics being used to their full here.
That's right. And one of the things that you want to look at definitely in this match is Fire. Fire is arguably, I've heard a lot of very strong players saying that he's arguably the best chaser in Tribes Ascend right now. So, and as you saw there, landing a really nice impact action. But look at this route from Blitz. He's going to make it all the way back to a stand without hitting the ground. This could be a quick 2-0 now for Team DeadStop.
Oh, he does hit the edge of that flag stand, though, and this gives Elite Jorp a chance for the E-grab. However, he will not get it. Good D there by Diplosis, going to keep him off that flag, and 2-0, 20 minutes remaining. So about a minute later, look at this chain grabbing. AP Sizzle now with the flag. Not a lot of health, but he is past half. Creativity Moat and Protoss coming across to try and cut him off. Remix going to try and meet him out there in that field. As flag does go down, Remix should pick this up pretty easily. Not a lot of speed, though, but that does allow them to keep the flag moving, and he can now go for a pass. However, the flag did head the other direction. And so we should head into a standoff here, as it looks like DeadStop looking to... no, DeadStop's flag sitting there against the rocks. I did miss that completely. And the the other flag went home. So completely the opposite of what I expected. They're really good dynamics coming again. Once again, really
definitely. One of the things I wanted to point out here is take a look over the DeadStop team. They're running 2 heavies. I don't think we have seen any team run 2 heavies yet in this competitive play, and it seems to be very effective for them as they are up 2-0 here now with 20 minutes remaining in Game 2 of this best of 5 against SnH.
Yeah, interestingly enough, both heavies are juggernauts as well, so not even a Doombringer as the heavy on flag, which I'm used to seeing. So again, lots of different approaches to this game, and early on it seems like strats are just coming out in every direction, and all seem to have effective pros and cons. But right now, it just seems like teamwork, the difference. Flag is coming home in the hands of Projectile, but Blitz will get that grab. That was a set route counter grab. He is going to be heading past mid. Chains coming in from Protoss and Mayog as they are all over him, but Blitz looks to maintain just enough speed to stay ahead. Snipe coming in there on Protoss, Blitz. Blitz does lose all his speed. Mayog tried to get the return, but looks like Remix came in with a fantastic sniper shot. So this again could head us into a quick standoff as the score remains 2-0.
What a beast that was. He actually got a sniper shot onto both of those guys going for that return there. The second one allowed Mabel to get a kill with splash damage off that thumper. So a really big play by Remix, keeping that flag back at his base. Let's take a look at where Projectile is holding this flag here for Team SnH. Fire coming in to challenge him with, while Ver and Projectile are just chaining him out. But now Projectile looking to run away from Fire here. As Fire may actually get a chance to land. He does land a disc. Is he going to get a chance to land an Impact Nitron? No, it does not look like it. But another thing,
interestingly...
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry.
Well, what I was going to say was that, interestingly, that we see SnH actually doing kind of what you were saying, is that Illicit Jorp was standing on their stand, and here we go. He does get the flag down in the field, but APC with a nice pickup on that bouncing flag.
Yeah, really, really good job. Surprisingly, Fire was challenging alone there on that standoff that you were announcing. Not a lot of timing coming in from the attack as we see Zero over there by himself. Fire does come in behind him now, so it looks like 3-2 offense versus defense here on the trying to go for the return. Ver in possession of that flag, does get Nitron out of his hand by Fire. Again, you were talking about him being a great chase, also a great offensive. However, he does go down just before he could get the grab, and Projectile will scoop that up, and Zero should get chained down relatively easily. Meanwhile, on the other side, it looks like DeadStop pretty much owning the defensive, would have just fought off a wave of attackers, and AP Sizzle in good control of the flag there as well. So really good standoff lasting about 1 minute and 30 seconds so far. We will see another wave of attackers in Mayog and Elite Jorp coming through the middle as Zero passing them in the opposite direction, heading out that Merv. So 3 guys sitting at home against 2 attackers. They are heavily outnumbered. Elite Jorp well off the side. Mayog heading straight for that flag. No, actually heading underneath the base. He looks like he's going to be heading in toward a generator. So nice to see generator dynamics important. Obviously, they know Remix, a very, very capable striker. They want to keep him out of that
he's already in
lane,
one, though.
if you will. He is. Good call. I missed that entirely. He's being chased right now by a Saber Launcher, as we talked about before. The Doombringer in the previous map can gun them down, and look at that rocket just all over him as the battle rages on below him. This will keep him distracted. He does swoop around and try and get some shots, though, and continue to outrun that rocket, which does end up time exploding, but not a lot of challenges as Projectile sitting, again, high above that base. Does have a slope route. It does seem far away from the base, but it does have that slope route toward the flag, so if they get the return, it actually isn't that long to get it back toward the base.
Yeah, and here we see APC now holding this flag for this standoff. Projectile as well holding it on the back hill here, as we do see Team SnH really getting set up for a nice little bit of standoff, I think.
Yeah, interestingly enough, Projectile backwards, Elite Jorp is over there by himself, just trying not to put himself into a kill position. I think Mabel is right beside him, but he might have lagged out.
Yeah, we're actually down to a 6-on-6 here now. Yeah, as we have a player for both teams have crashed out, so we will be looking to see if them get back in here in the next few minutes.
Yeah, and as a result, one flag did come home. All the way, it might have been actually both were returned there. I'm not sure if that was a fairness thing, given that we had some lag outs, but both flags returned. Blitz did manage to get the grab heading the other way, but he will get taken down on the field. Projectile with the quick return, so full reset. Still in 6s here. We're waiting on those 7s to come back in, and it looks like we've got 2 vehicles in the field, one a tank and one a Shrike, so completely opposite approaches.
That's right, we'll take a look at this Shrike trying to put some damage here onto this tank.
And the tank trying to shoot him out of the sky, that would be really impressive, but these guys are extremely skillful, so it wouldn't surprise me. Creativity Moat being the driver of that tank, and he does have a passenger now as well?
Yes, he does. He actually does look like he has... No, he is actually elected to pop into the gunner's seat. He does not have a passenger. He's just switching between them. Actually, another tank is out now. Look at this here. Diplodocus now has a tank out to counter tank.
Yeah, suddenly we went from talking about these guys prefer infiltrating, on-foot style play to seeing a ton of vehicles here. Grand Theft Auto all around. Blitz trying to come in for a cap. Remix trying to...
Did you set that? Projectile getting the flag out. Remix was right on his tail with a Shrike. The Projectile landed a nice disc and blew it up, giving the first cap coming out for Team SnH there. Yeah, really great play, and we do see a chain grab from Illicit Jorp, but that was immediately shored up by Fire.
Yeah, really good skill to shoot a strike out of the sky like that, especially when you're in a clutch situation where you've got the flag and you've got to get it home. So really, really good play. Flag sitting in the field now for DeadStop. Fire looking to control that. Doesn't have a lot of health, but he does have a lot of help, and Remix and Mabel both sitting there on him. Meanwhile, Creativity Moat sitting up behind their base, still with that offensive tank, and just trying to do some damage. That'll be a great distract and a great clear for a capper if he remains up there unchallenged. Meanwhile, on the other side, it looks like AP Sizzle heading in from that top route, while Blitz setting in from that bottom route. So we're going to see a crossover flag cap pattern. No, AP Sizzle electing to stay high. Not sure why there. He could have come in for an easy distraction as Blitz going to get chained down really quickly. So that was a failed attempt on the cap. However, no, there AP Sizzle did go for that back route, got bounced off that tree, lost his route, and that's going to leave the flag at home for SnH, who, due to a little bit of luck there, will have Projectile heading back the other way with the enemy flag. And if his flag continues to stay at home, however, it won't. Zero will get the E-grab. They could go. They could bring this a little bit closer here. 3-1 the score. Looking to make it 3-2. Flag return, but the flag goes down, so they won't get that cap. Fire all over it. As you mentioned, a really good chase, and he gets the return. Really good play from Fire.
Great positioning there by Blitz, APC, and Fire, all crashing that stand just in time to keep that flag from being capped. As we do see Lissajorp again has gotten this flag out. I guess there's no one there on that stand, so he said, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to start taking this thing through the midfield. Let's get it as close as we can. As we do see Remix doesn't have that strike up, so this could actually work out for them here. I see Mabel on the chase. Mabel going to do some damage to Lissajorp, but Lissajorp is in that medium armor, and he has his shield pack, so he is able to eat some of this damage. He does look to punt that flag now, and it's bouncing around.
Yeah, great choice to punt it. If Mayog had been a little bit further, he might have been able to scoop that up, but Chain got all over it. Fire does get another return, so Fire, just the golden retriever of the game right now, as both flags do get reset. We're going to see Blitz coming in for a quick grab here. Does elect to go right over the base, as they do have a Doombringer shield on the flag stand, which does, of course, do damage at high speed as well as slow you down. So that's an effective play. They're going to have to get the clears on that. The generator did go down, actually, so that would take it out of power. So good choice to go for the generators there.
You got to wonder here if maybe the plan there was to actually let Lissajorp get that flag, intentionally let him kind of take it into the midfield and Llama, get that chase on him, have it go down and have them get the return, because Projectile was setting up a very nice time, very fast route that it resulted in another cap, bringing SnH now 2-3 here in the second game. They are down 1-0 in the match, so they definitely don't want to lose this one and go down 2-0 in this best of 5, as we are looking at 13 minutes remaining here with SnH versus Team DeadStop.
Yeah, and that is a really good play that you mentioned, pulling the defense off the flag to let an easy grab come out, because obviously a speed grab, getting it home with a lot of health is extremely important. Right now, both flags are sitting at home. We do see Elite Jorp trying to come in to distract as Fire sitting on that stand. Projectile coming in from low to high, gets a lot of health. He's out relatively clean and with reasonable speed. Remix trying to lock on behind him, though, in that strike, going to cut him off as the flag's sitting at home still on the enemy stand. Diplotis coming in from the backside, doesn't seem to have a good route on the flag.
Nice block
and
by
no
Chain
one
Gun.
really there for the E-grab. Yeah, really good block. Remix still there with that strike, trying to crash their stand. He's going to go for that, strike grab. Really good block by Vern. That's super heavy, though, to not let him get away with a lot of speed. Obviously, if you jump out of the strike in this game, you can get away really
takes that projectile, though, and gets the return as well, and here we are going to see these flags reset. Or maybe Dimeshow's going to look to hold this in SnH, going to hold it in the field a bit. But wow, really nice stuff. As well as another thing I want to point out, coming in there on that route, projectile actually mid-aired Fire really nicely with a disc there to make sure that he was not able to get that body block. We see Creativity Mode coming out with yet another tank.
Yeah, really good skill. 2 good mid-airs from Projectile now, both times around the flag. So clutch play there. Other one that I want to mention is a really good job by Remix sacrificing that strike to get the E-grab, which was, although it didn't get him away from the stand, it did prevent the cap, which in turn turned out to be a return. So really good. Just absolutely about persevering in this game. The little things make the big difference here. As we see, both flags did come off the stand there, but didn't get very far as the defense able to take down both cappers. Elite Jorp does pick it up out of the field on that Diamond Sword side. Remix again with that strike all over him. Diplotis is going to take him down with that tank shot, and that's going to be sitting high on the hill above the stand. Fire electing to return it, though, interestingly, as I thought it was in a pretty secure spot, as the other flag remains on the stand, off the stand, but on the base. So.
Yeah, we saw that was actually some pretty interesting play that came out there, and let's take a look here at Blitz setting up a route. But what I wanted to say about that little piece there was that you did see actually a really nice impact nitron again by Fire on that stand. That can be very effective. It's very high risk, but also very high reward. If you can time that conk grenade, you can knock the flag off the carry before he's really able to get away at all, and it does help it helps you mitigate any kind of really fast routes if you are having trouble capping. Or I'm sorry, chasing.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of teams have been talking about taking that approach, and it is a timed skill, so it's nice to see Fire being effective with it as he continues to guard that flag in the field. Moat heading in as a heavy, trying to get him off that. Meanwhile, on the other side, though, Blitz looks like he's setting up a back cap coming down right now as AP Sizzle looks to distract. They did knock Ver off the flag, and he's the Hoff, so Blitz did get the grab. However, it looks like he is going to get chained down very quickly, and that flag will bounce around in the midfield. Looks like Zero and Chain Gun on it. Zero's going to grab it out of the field, though, and will continue up middle. He's in that heavy class, so he does have a lot of health. Chain Gun, not a lot of health, as AP Sizzle looks to chain him off it. So Zero might be able to get this home as we see Moat on the other side in that fellow Doombringing class trying to take him down. Heavy versus heavy. The tank coming in with a great shot, though, to keep him off his teammate. And looks like he's going to get this home. No health, though. Does go down late, but again, that flag pretty much all the way home. I do see Elite Drop there, though.
Projectile got that flag out at 300 kilometers an hour, and he is all the way back to his base really, really quickly there as they're looking to get this return now. His team Stack and Hack.
Yep, and it looks like they are unable to do so as the flag does get picked up out of that field, and Projectile under a lot of pressure from Blitz, although Chain Gun up there to help him out now. Remix coming in as well, so 2-on-2 up high. Blitz does go down. Projectile as well going down, dropping that flag, but again, Chain Gun there with full health. Gonna try and pick that up. He is getting chained now by Remix. He's got about half health remaining, and Chain Gun completely on his own as AP Sizzle comes in to help. They should get this return if they can work together here well. Nitron out of Chain Gun's hands. AP Sizzle heading in for the return. Protoss a little bit late. Flag does get returned, and are we gonna see a cap? No, flag goes down on the other side, although they will pick it up, and it doesn't look like there's any Stack and Hack players there for the E-grab. As they do come in late, that's going to make it 4-2 with 9 minutes remaining. DeadStop back in control.
That's right, here we are. Yeah, as you were saying, 9 minutes remaining here. DeadStop versus Stack and Hack. DeadStop is now in a lead here, a nice little lead here with under 10 minutes remaining. They need 2 more caps, as I do see Creativity Mode coming in an Infiltrator, and they are, of course, up 1-0 here in this match, so another win would be really big for them.
Yeah, but we do see DeadStop taking what is known as a bit of a turtle approach here. They've got a tank on the stand as Projectile comes across, does pick it up with a lot of speed and gets out, but they've also got 3 defenders, so they're taking a very defensive approach, trying to defend this lead. 8 minutes is a lot of time, though, as we see Projectile getting back across the mid. Orbital going to come in, but I think he's going to beat it. Yes, he does. 4-3, 8 minutes, anything possible. Stack and Hack right back in this.
Really nice play with them, but Blitz, after that orbital clear, has got this flag back out now with about 240 kilometers an hour speed going up the hill here, but look at this. Projectile was setting up a route of his own and is going to be able to overtake him, I think. Nice disc there by Projectile. Actually, that was really a suicide nice by Blitz. I believe the damage from Projectile is what caused that, though.
Yeah, either it was a crater, I think he might have even tried to go for a punt there, and the punt might have killed him, and where it was uphill, the flag did catch in. I could be wrong. I had a weird angle on that one, but both flags sitting at home. No, I apologize. Blitz, AP Sizzle got the flag off the stand, but he will go down immediately in mid. If Blitz turns around quickly enough, he might be able to beat Elite Jorp to it. He will indeed do so, but he's going to go down. Oh, no, actually, Elite Jorp unable to get that turn on him, so AP Sizzle and a tank. Sorry, Remix and a tank all over that escort. Flag down again in the field. Elite Drop losing a lot of health as AP Sizzle back from the dead to pick that flag up. They're going to try and escort it in here. If they make it home here, they will be game. Projectile missing that grab. Great play there to knock that flag out of his hand on the end. And this is anyone's game. This is it. This is game point. Blitz will pick that up off the stand and cap it out. 5-3, 7 minutes remaining. DeadStop up 2-0.